Welcome everyone. Adam the Woo here as the recording of this TGIF Friday, August 11, 2023. And yes, as bizarre as it sounds, I am wearing an appropriate t-shirt because Halloween officially kicks off at Walt Disney World in the heat of summer in 90-degree humidity that feels like post 100. Nothing says Halloween goodness and the season kicking off to sweating profusely in the Florida sun and Florida heat. I am heading over to Magic Kingdom now. Now I used to, back in the day, would start off the season, Halloween season if you will, at HHN at Universal Studios Hollywood, which was early September. I didn't want to dip into August, but I have a feeling with the way things are going, in the next series of years, 5 years from now, it could start the day after 4th of July. Halloween is just becoming an all-year thing. And that's okay. Well, not really. It's not okay. It probably shouldn't be the whole year. This is a little too early. So I'm embracing it. I'm in town. I have a ticket, and I'm going. I'm inviting you to join me. Check out this shirt. This is the DVC exclusives. This is Halloween. Shall you? Now the event kicks off precisely at 7 p.m. They've started letting ticketed guests in, which I am a ticketed guest, at 4 p.m., which was about 57 minutes ago. It's almost 5, but I didn't want to get there right at 4 because nothing happens for Not So Scary Mickey's Not So Scary Mickey's Halloween party until up 2 minutes till 5. I'm gonna get going. Everything kicks off in 2 hours, 2 minutes. And as it has been all week, there is an excessive heat warning in effect. Over at MK, which is only like 5 miles from here, is 94 degrees. When the event kicks off at 7, it's gonna be 90 degrees. Sunset is at 8, and even at 9, it's gonna be 85. Be a lot of sweat, horrifying sweat. The ghouls of the sweat pores. I had to laugh a little bit because the cadence of my voice sometimes sounds normal to me, or maybe those watching the video, but for those watching by, those guys that just like walked by and was like, why is that guy talking in that cadence? All right, we're gonna take the short commute over to Magic Kingdom. And before leaving the lakefront, didn't see him yesterday on my birthday, but Cool was out, Cool the gator, swimming around at a very rapid pace. Did not want to, maybe Cool's on the way to Mickey's Not So Scared. Maybe I'll see him there, possibility. Mickey Power Pole off in the distance. And as it is, at this time frame, it's 5:20 right now. A little bit of a backup. Thankfully, I'm just going right over the overpass and headed into Magic Kingdom. Because looking back the other direction, that is quite the gridlock. Gonna be plenty of characters, spooky Halloween characters dressed up for the season, treats, and little extra magic on some of the rides for Halloween. Pulling up to the parking area at the Kingdom of Magic. So this starts 2 or 3 weeks before Oogie Boogie Bash at DCA. Yeah, take a look. Magic Kingdom's regular operating hours are till 6 today, and the party starts at 7.
The Magic Kingdom is going to be open until 6 p.m. tonight. That means the Not So Scary Halloween party is also going to be happening at 7 p.m. all the way to 12 in the morning.
All right, 7 p.m.
That means the Villains Crazy Trams running up until 1:30 in the morning. If you'd like to drive back out to your cars parked in Captain Hook. When exiting this tram, be sure to do so only on the driver's left-hand side towards silver handrails towards security. For those waiting, just remain all the way behind the yellow line for your safety. All feet, strollers.
Promptly 6 p.m. That gives an hour to clear things out, kind of sort of clear things out, and let the party begin. Now I am usually a ferry boat kind of guy getting over the park, but it is so dang hot, I'm taking the monorail. Just to get out of the sun at any given moment, I will utilize. Yeah, I made the wrong decision, because now the monorail's like
couple hundred yards from the station and just sitting here and I'm against the window. Just coming right through the window. Okay, it's moving, thankfully. The AC's kind of sort of working in here, but there's a lot of people in here, so a little bit of volume. At least it's moving. I got worried there for a minute. And on the way in, there's lots of signage, and not only the regular signage for the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party event, but also letting everyone know that it is officially sold out. And I heard that you would think this is like way too early for Halloween. All of the parties for all of August already sold out, and I would imagine the rest of the season will also follow suit. And as I'm walking in here, I leave today and enter the world of yesterday, tomorrow, fantasy, and not so scariness. The park just closed, and in an hour, the event begins. I'm walking through the train station. Oh, here's the guide map right here. Here is, and here's the general layout of the land here, and everything is kind of itemized. So you got the treats over here, and I think it looks like a little lollipop or a sucker. Then you got the north, south, east, and west with the pumpkin. And you got all the different areas. There's Tron over here, Liberty Square, Frontierland. The rides will be open. And then you got the little bats. What do the bats signify? Well, the bats are going to be character greetings. Now, Stitch is here. Elvis Stitch, that is the one character I really would like to meet. So I might try some food, but I'm not going to be eating any sweets. And if I get in a treat line, it's just going to be for like apple slices or oranges or whatever they have. Try to eat better. Here's the front of the event pamphlet and guide map. You got the character greetings. Also special magic photos, beautiful photos, and event merchandise. I'm gonna check out the event merchandise now before the event kicks off. Yeah, take a look at this. You got the This Way to Mickey's Not So Scary Main Street Transportation Company. They have this little parallel section that runs adjacent to Main Street open. All right, I have my Let's Boo This bag, and look at that over there. There's the castle off in the distance, just in case I get some, some sort of delicious treats. All right, the first candy stop walking out of that little area was all sponsored by Mars and M&M, so the only thing they had was like chocolatey candy, so I haven't got anything in the back yet. I'm not even sure. It might not. Maybe that's only in California I'm thinking with healthy snacks. All right, I don't know if I'm going to buy any merchandise yet. I might buy it later, but all the specific merchandise is over there in the corner, and there's a bit of a queue line. I bumped into someone here in line. Peter from Ordinary Adventures.
Oh, me.
Yes. Here you're going to you brave coming from California into the summer heat.
I know when we arrived yesterday at 7 p.m., the doors opened. It was like hitting a brick wall.
Yeah, that's a good way to describe it.
It is the hottest I've ever felt here in Florida, plus like 10 degrees.
I think it's like one of the hottest summers in past years. Nothing says Halloween like sweating. All right, it's time for merchandise.
How cute!
They have the Hocus Pocus Villain Spectacular switch, long sleeve sweatshirt here, not a hooded sweatshirt. So last year, because this got rain, I came here last year opening night, and the show didn't even happen because there were storms the whole evening. So half of the events didn't even transpire. Also got the pins down here. It's pretty cool. And maybe on the way out I'll grab something. Sometimes this merchandise sells out pretty quickly. What'd you say, last year it sold out by September?
Yeah, a lot of the party merch sold out last year by like September.
So I should get this for you now, this long sleeve sweater, so you can put it on and wear it throughout the course of the night.
Can you even wear that here in September?
It's only 95 degrees.
I'm assuming
The Turvis tumblers are always good, but I already have quite a few of those.
Yeah, because I really want to copy them up, but I don't want to carry it around.
This is cool. This is like a youth size.
That's stuff for kids.
It's always youth sizes, I know.
Why don't they make this for adults?
Well, I've been losing a little weight. I just need to lose a lot of weight, and this could fit on my elbow. Ooh, that's cool.
Thank you so much.
Think of all of them. This is on the back, though. It's almost like a biker style on the back. Yeah. I've noticed a lot of places are doing the back designs and not the front designs.
Sorry.
So I don't know if I'd get that. Maybe. Do you know what this is from, Peter?
Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay, all right. I just wasn't sure.
I love that the eyes.
The eyes move. Yeah, that's cool.
It's really cool.
There will be no Nightmare Before Christmas overlay on the mansion here. And probably no hat box either. But if there is, we'll run over there and check it out. We don't want to leave Kitcher out either. Ooh, I like that. Have you heard Boo to You yet? It hasn't happened yet, right? It's later, during the parade.
So excited. That's why I'm here.
For Boo to You. That's it. Nothing else.
Nothing else.
By the way, check out her t-shirt.
I like that. It's the McDonald's buckets, right?
Spell has been cast, and at 7 o'clock, the Magic Kingdom will transform.
And these are not items they hand out in the Boo to You bags, or the Let's Boo This bags, but there are 3 specialty food treats. One of them I'm not going to get. It's the Sally popcorn cart near City Hall. It's a pop. It's a raspberry filling top with Sally chocolate sauce. There's also, there's 4. There's also the zombie fingers, which are cookie fingers. And while they look amazing, we'll not be getting those either. So I might go with some chicken wings, the Sleepy Hollow, and maybe the buffalo chicken hand pie and Friar's Nook. So if I eat anything, I might get those 2 items. Maybe. I'll see how the evening goes. All right, looks as if there is more food than I expected. So if you go on the Disney parks themselves posted in their blog, this is the full list of everything that is here. And I will say, I wish there were more savory items or healthy items. Everything is like just packed with sugar and sweets. And there's not a lot of grilled items either. So if you kind of scroll down here, so this right here, I might get this over at Cosmic Rays. It's a meatball sub, and it's on like a darker bread. So I was looking at the terrifying twice spiced chicken sandwich, but it's a chicken breast dipped in hot honey, but it's fried. But there's the snarling sub, meatball sub with spicy marinara. Not the healthiest thing, but definitely better than like a sweet treat. So I might end up getting that. So I'm probably going to get that, and then I think I scroll down, go Golden Post Outpost. So this is all Liberty Square Market. A whoopie pie, which is just all sugar, complete sugar. But then over at Pecos Bills, they have something called a bowl of bones. Bone-in piggy wings fried with fresh jalapenos tossed in Coca-Cola cherry barbecue sauce. So that maybe I could get that, but definitely out of all of them, I think the one that's really kind of pulling me in would be that first one, which is over at Starlight Rays. I'm going to make my way to Frontierland and wait for the first showing of the Cadaver Dance. Basically the Dapper Dance for the Halloween season. Love it.
Time to trick or treat, run amok, and yo boo! Mickey's
Must be 7 o'clock right now.
Halloween party.
It's gonna laugh. It's gonna laugh. Oh, I like that. All right, Cadaver Dance.
Everybody's looking at us, and we're looking at them. We are.
Oh, they're kind of silhouetted out here, though. They're kind of silhouetted out. Like it's not type nightfall yet, but they're all.
You having a good time?
So far.
All right, well, we're here to change that, actually.
We're gonna change it.
All right, you know, fellas, Cadaver Dance, you know what we like to say when we're riding the horses?
I do. I know exactly what to say.
Yeah, regular cowboys, they say yeehaw. Cadaver Dance, no. You know what they say? They say, woohoo! Everybody say,
I like that.
woohoo with me.
Wahoo!
There it is. Wahoo!
Thank you very much. We are the Cadaver Dance, the finest singing cowboys this side of the Pecos. Bill Restaurant's right down over there.
That's right.
So if you want any tender reels there,
No. Hey, you gotta stay here and sing. That's right. That's right. All right, well, you know what? I think it's time that we learn a little bit about these folks out here. All right, now how many of you have been to the old haunted mansion?
Ooh, I have it.
Why? Why would you do such a thing? That's the scariest place here.
Goodness to meet Elvis Stitch. 50-minute wait. I was not expecting that. And to separate people who are not ticket holders, you have to raise up. You have your wristband here. So you see my shadow right here, but you have a wristband that they give you on the way in. So if you don't have that, they make you leave the park. If you have that, you can get into the event. So as time goes on, it'll be siphoned out. If you don't have a wristband, they make you leave. It's an extra ticket event. Okay, popping in the laugh floor, which is the first treat trail, to see if they have any non-candy treats, like some apples or something. I don't know if this is going to end well because it looks like it's all sugary treats. Doesn't look like there's anything in here. Hello? Is it just candy, or do you have any like apples or anything?
Unfortunately, it's just candy.
Just candy. Are they all that way?
Yes.
Okay.
They should be, as far as I'm aware.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. You were right. Yeah. All candy.
All candy.
No apple slices.
No.
No apple slices or grapes here. Must be a West Coast thing. All right, with the newfound info, I just went ahead and got rid of my treat bag because I'm not going to be using it, but I will try some food. I'll try some savory foods, but no reason to carry around an empty treat bag, so discarded of that one.
All the time.
All right, Elvis watches my channel.
Yes, sir, I do.
And you're about ready to meet Elvis Stitch.
I sure am.
It's an hour wait. You're going to wait an hour?
I'll wait an hour.
Yeah. What are you going to tell him after you get the photo? Are you going to say thank you?
I will. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I like that. Nice. Good to meet you, Elvis. I was born in Tupelo, where you were born. Yeah.
All right.
I want to be on
All right, give me some advice. Do you think this is the shortest character line out of all of them, an hour? You said the dwarfs are here, right?
Dwarfs are here, 2-hour wait. I think Mickey is only a half hour. I may go check out Mickey.
Mickey's only a half hour. Stitch is now an hour. Elvis, I just met the real Elvis in line. I don't know if you saw that, yeah. Elvis has not left the building. Well, he's left the building, but he hasn't left the theme park.
It's very impressive, sir.
We're doing a dessert party over here, too. I think that's an extra hard ticketed thing. All right, heading up to see Mickey, I get a little water here as well. So I'm inside the confectionery, which is pretty empty out. And down Main Street, they have the cast members who are basically doing like a Braveheart moment where they're just making the push forward, so if you do not have the wristband. Okay, this line here is Jack and Sally, and over here is Mickey dressed in his Halloween best. I know it's a little hot out here, so it's easy to get disoriented. Summer, Halloween is upon us, Mickey. Very nice with the hat on and everything. And the bow tie, the green bow tie. I like it. Can I get a photo? Ended up pretty well meeting Mickey. There was a Jack and Sally meet and greet that was 100 minutes. But Mickey was only like, it was like a walk-on. It was like, it said it was a half hour, but it really was like a 3-minute wait. I just like walked right up. A big shout out to Mouse Steps who let me know to go up there. In fact, I was gonna meet him up there. I went to get my water and he walked over. By the time I got there, he had already met Mickey as well. So if you ever in Not So Scary, go meet Mickey in his Halloween best. Now where the little bluish aqua blue pumpkin is are allergy-free treats. It looks like there's only one though. I was thinking maybe they would have something other than candy, but probably not. But look at all the little bats that are on there. There's a lot of characters here. Mouse Ups are telling me that the 7 dwarfs are out, but the line is like 2 hours plus. Yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna wait in that. All right, gonna head into Starlight Rays now and get that monster meatball sub thing. I think that's about the healthiest thing I saw on the specialty menu. Now, one thing is for sure, it is taking a really long time after you order to get the food. I've probably been standing here 15 minutes and really haven't moved, so they're pretty backed up, all the special items. Oh, I guess I could have got the River Styx Elixir right there, which is kiwi lemonade and luster dust, but I just opted for another water. But I also had that terrifying twice spiced chicken sandwich and the zombie fingers. None of those I'm getting. I'm just getting a snarling sub once it's ready. They are definitely working hard back there. It's a beehive of activity getting all this specialty foods ready. I think it took probably about 20 minutes to get my sub here. They kept saying sub, 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 and they were really calling out Sam. I'm trying to eat healthy stuff. I should have probably got something other than the fries.
Apples.
As well. They have apples? They have what?
They got apple slices and cuties.
Cuties?
Yeah, cuties.
All right. How long did it take you guys to get your food?
45 minutes.
Are you serious?
30 at least.
I believe you.
Time it exactly.
This probably took 25. You know what? It's going to be a tasty, horrifying sub.
Let me ask you this.
Yes.
Why is it? So it's spooky stuff, right? For Halloween.
Spooky stuff, yeah.
Everything's spicy.
Yeah.
Why? But it doesn't need to be spicy.
It doesn't need to be.
Instagram that without the spice.
It could be evil without being spicy.
Right? There are nice evil people.
Is this worth? What was your review on it?
I like that it looks like a mouth. You should put it in. You have to eat it the other way. From like remember how you used to eat stuffed crust pizzas backwards? This one you have to eat from the bottom.
Eat it from the bottom?
Don't do it. It'll ruin it all. No, you're supposed to eat it this way. So it looks like it's your mouth.
Oh. Like that.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
All right, that's spicy.
Oh man.
Whoa, take a look. The castle's all illuminated over here. So I think I'm gonna go right on Space Mountain, which has a kind of a holiday overlay on it, the spooky season overlay as well. So I'm gonna head over towards Space Mountain. I don't really know what it is. I think it's just like extra darker than it normally is, and maybe some extra. Not allowed to film on it, but I can film the queue until I board. And check out the teacups up there, all illuminated under the shroud of nightfall. So you remember last year they had some smoke and whatnot over there. They had some fog. That's the word I'm looking for. They had fog. I don't see it this time. This says 30-minute wait for Space Mountain. Nate is here. Aging Mr. Morrow has arrived.
Happy Halloween.
What am I going to expect on this? Have you been on this before?
It's complete darkness. It's so good. Actually, I remember when we rode this on Christmas Day?
I do.
It was the holiday overlay.
It had the lights. That was years ago.
That was a good time.
So is that going to be, this is going to be darker though, right?
This is nothing.
No, so
you can't see in front of your face.
There's not even a reason to film on this and try to film.
You can hear.
You're not even allowed to try to film right here.
Yeah.
Tim's going to try to record some audio, right?
Yeah, that's the only way to do it.
You're just going to do audio.
It's pitch black in there anyways.
Yeah, maybe I should do that.
They do new photos.
What if I hold my phone up and hit the voice thing on it?
Yeah.
What?
Is there going to be a ghost riding with this?
It's like a ghost of falling.
This isn't Ghost Galaxy. Remember Ghost Galaxy at Disneyland? Did you ever do that? Ghost Galaxy at Disneyland?
Ghost Galaxy's fun.
That was good. All right, I'm not gonna record. Maybe I'll take my phone and just record some audio. Or I could just do it now. I could be like, whoo! Oh, that's a steep drop.
In space, no one can hear you scream.
They can't, that's the phrase. I'm gonna put my phone over here in the little cubby hole. And then I'm gonna put my camera on. All right, the photo turned out pretty dang good. I was given a good little scary one there at the end. Kind of reminded me of Ghost Galaxy without the projections. But it kind of reminded me of. All right, so this is the popcorn. Oh, it's a Nightmare Before Christmas popcorn bucket right there. Is his head two-sided?
Yeah, it spins.
It spins around? It does spin around.
Do his face.
That's awesome. There's the popcorn bucket. How much was that? 28 bucks? Yeah, that's pretty good. I've seen popcorn buckets that were about the same price that were even half as good as this. Does it come with the popcorn? It comes with the popcorn. Very nice. Now, which one of the three was the one Paul Rubens did the voice of? Was it Lock, Shock, or Barrel? Take a look over here. There is Eeyore, and he's got a little hat on right there. It looks like even Winnie the Pooh. Oh, look at Chigger over there. He almost was like looking. He almost gave a little wave. He is giving a wave. Right behind him there.
Goofy, how's it going? You having a good day? Your roller coasters frighten me. I really like your Halloween costume. You're swashbucklingly, what do you like? Looking great.
I don't know if he caught that, but he said, "Are you having a good day?"
Oh, are.
Yes.
I feel like we should do, what's some good pirate jokes? What's a pirate's favorite letter? So you might think it's R, but really it's the C.
The C!
Right? That was good.
This is pretty awesome. Look at that guy right there. It's Goofy as a pirate. Right next to his Barnstormer. Love it. I like meeting characters. And Goofy was only like maybe a 5 to 7 minute wait. Mickey was like a 5 minute wait. Goofy was a 5 minute wait. So getting some characters in. All right, gotta start making our way towards the castle and prepare for 3 big events for the night's over. Probably stand up.
Excited for you to join us tonight as we celebrate the presentation. The mighty round Magic Kingdom will be rejuvenated.
Now, just before the fireworks began and started to happen, they call it's not so scary Halloween party, but it's a not so spooky Halloween. I started to get a little dehydrated. I don't know if it was because of the meatball sandwich I ate, or I haven't had enough water in my system. I had a Powerade, try to get some electrolytes, but really needed to go grab a seat. So I sat down and ended up watching the not so spooky fireworks, not from the hub where I was behind the partner statue. They were definitely beautiful from where they were, but definitely I needed to sit down for a minute, and I really needed to get off my feet and get some water. I actually ended up drinking 2 waters, which was very, very necessary. And I thought about meeting Elvis Stitch again, but it's now 80-minute wait. Oh, what the heck. All right. I'm not gonna meet Elvis Stitch. And then I immediately went over and got a couple photo ops. The Legend of Sleepy Hollow photo op, me looking very startled with the Headless Horseman there. And then I finally got to Mr. Toad's Wild Ride with me and the Mr. Toad car with a little Beelzebub right up there. These are great. Love it. Good photo ops here. Oh, and from here, I think the Sanderson sisters are out. Now that I'm going back through Tomorrowland, I'm gonna go see the Sanderson sisters. I have not seen Hocus Pocus Part 2, have seen Hocus Pocus Part 1, but I believe they're combining elements from Part 1 and Part 2 of the Sanderson sisters here at Mickey's Not So Scary. I believe last year, it was only Part 1, so this might be a newer show, even though I didn't get to see last year's show, because last year's show did not happen because it was a huge rainstorm, and it just didn't happen. So last year I didn't get to see it. This year, I could watch a little bit of it and understand it because now I've actually seen the first, I almost said Short Circuit, I meant to say Hocus Pocus. Mr. Johnny 5 was not in Hocus Pocus. Another great movie though. All right, I've decided to walk back over to Elvis Stitch. I figured now's the time while everyone's watching the Hocus Pocus show and waiting for the parade, the line will be a little short. I don't believe that it's 80 minutes. I'm gonna say 15 minutes. And it's kind of cool because you're going inside the former Stitch's Great Escape ride, which used to be Alien Encounter. You're going back in that door where the queue line used to be, so Stitch is back in his home, just as Elvis. All right, it's my turn, Stitch. Elvis Stitch. Do I call you Elvis or do I call you Stitch? Or just both? 2 words, Stitch Elvis. Elvis Stitch. Got it. I'm gonna call you Elvis Stitch from now on. You got the hair slicked back. You got the plate here, you're dressed in very fashionable, like you just got back from Vegas. You got the gold here, the medallion, the jewels. All right, and then around the back, you got the, oh, there you go, look at that. That was nice. I finally did it. I got a photo. I asked him if he wanted to be called Elvis Stitch or Stitch Elvis, and he said Elvis Stitch. And even though it originally said 80 and then 70 minutes as the People Mover goes by, 55 minutes right there, it really only took 15 minutes to meet Stitch. Now from here, I'm gonna pass by here and walk back over down Main Street, USA, and I'm gonna see the Boo to You parade, which is gonna be the kind of the climax and the ending of my night. It's gonna be the very end of the night with the Boo to You parade. It was the same parade they had last year, even though they did not have the fireworks show and they did not have the Sanderson Sisters show. I was able to see the parade, and it's a lot of fun. I don't know which one I like better, if I like this one better here on the East Coast or if I like the West Coast Oogie Boogie Bash. I am kind of partial to the Oogie Boogie Bash, but this was pretty good too. Yeah, the more I sat and watched the parade, the more I think about it, it really is a tough decision on which one is better. The Magic Kingdom, Not So Scary, Boo to You, or the one at Oogie Boogie Bash, which I think they both use the same song, but they have a couple differences. And for some reason, I was thinking it was only the West Coast that had a couple of floats that are here, but evidently they are on both coasts. They're really awesome, and the fact that the cast members and the people in the parade are, the performers, I should say, are just so into it, even in post, 90-degree heat. I don't even know what the heat index would be. Maybe high 80s when the parade was actually happening, even at 11:15, 11:30 at night. Very, very toasty. But it just really, you see the performers going by and they're just like dripping in sweat. They're just giving it their all, interacting with people on the parade route. Had a pretty good view, looking down up at the castle off in the distance. And pretty good. And I think my favorite part of all of it, well, it's kind of hard to pick a favorite, but I really like the scene with the guys with the shovels and they're kind of scraping it along the ground and all that. It's hard to pick a favorite. But obviously, because it is a Halloween event, scary event, even though it's not so scary, there's a lot of villains, so it's a very villain intense, not show, but a villain intense parade. Definitely worth coming out to. I know a lot of the dates are sold out. August is all sold out. Maybe there are some other dates. It starts way too early though, way too hot. Drink a lot of water, stay hydrated, that's my opinion. It's after midnight and it's 84 degrees at the moment. After midnight, the crossing of the trams. It'd be really great if a monorail was coming by right now. You get the 2 crossing of the trams and the monorail. But I didn't catch that one. That's gonna do it for today. Thanks for watching. I neglected to buy any of the merchandise on the way out because on the way out was a flood of people exiting. I'll pop back in the park at some point and get one. This will be the only one of the Not So Scaries I'll be attending this year. can't say my plans for West Coast, but it may or may not end up out there for Oogie Boogie, maybe. But this will be my only not so scary. I'll see you in the next video, the vlog. Jafar was there too, but I didn't get a photo with him. Vlog is over.